I'm Scott Speed, and you are watching The Fat and the Furious. And this is a collection pretty much of America's Next Top Models. And when you see these beautiful modern day American women and what they've transformed themselves into, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And don't enjoy them too much, because as we see, the fat and the furious. This is the new feminist type movement. It's called fat acceptance. Every day they got another torture for men, versus Me Too. And now it's fat acceptance. So we're supposed to look at these women who look pretty much like chunky men, and we're supposed to accept them even though they have no discipline. We're supposed to look at them and treat them just like they're thin, cute women. And look at this, man. That woman's probably not even old enough to be on one of them little fat cycles. That's the little shit you run around the grocery store in, And it's kind of what made me want to do this is I went in the grocery store this afternoon, and my cart is full of carrots and greens, and I juice a lot. I spend most of my time in the produce section. I don't, if you go into any grocery store, the healthy food is around the perimeter. Stay out of the middle. If you stay, treat it like a racetrack. Go around the edges. That's where all the healthy shit is at. These big land wells, they go in the middle aisles, as you can see. Look at the size of this woman, man. I mean, look at her legs. Look at this one. I mean, you really look there and you don't feel sorry for her. You feel sorry for that leather couch. That couch is screaming, man. Her foot's off the ground. So all her weight is on that couch. But anyway, I was in the grocery store, and I just noticed that it was probably 70-80% women in the store. And probably out of that 70-80% women, this woman don't even have a camel's toe. She got a camel's foot. Look at that. Oh my God. But as I was in the grocery store, I noticed that out of 70-80% of the people in this store was women, and most of those women were big, like this, very large. So I'm walking around with my mouth open like, man, it'd be nice to see a cute woman, but I guess I ain't gonna see one today. And I always look in people's shopping carts all the time. Man, this woman wouldn't fit in a small car, huh? I mean, you put her in a small sports car, you probably have to call the fire department to get her out. She ain't gonna get out. You get the jaws of life to get that big motherfucker out, man. But I look in people's carts, and I'm like, no wonder you're fat. Look at that garbage in your cart. All this processed food and high sodium shit, and you got big ass 40-ounce sodas in that damn thing, man. And you eat all that shit, and you end up looking like this person right here. Look at this chick, man. I mean, honestly, I don't know what she's hiding in that stomach, man. I'd hope it'd be money. But if that was money in her stomach, she'd be a rich bitch, wouldn't she? My God, look at this, man. Look at her arms. They look like legs. I mean, how does her pants even fit? I mean, this is almost inhumane to do yourself like this. It's time for the government to step in and say, fuck this, man. If you gonna do yourself like this, and then you running up, the cost of health and all this shit, you're killing yourself. And what do I want to know the dude who's having sex with her? And this one looked like she got potatoes in her pants. Look at her arms, man. It's like the meat's falling off the bone. And for some reason, she's smiling. And is that a measuring tape that she's holding around her waist, or is that some sort of horse strap to hold her pants up? I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. But see, the women that we're looking at here, I pretty much saw the same women in the grocery store. And it's almost like visual pollution to look at this shit. Look at this one, man. This is a massive chick, man. Look, her hips go outside the frame of the picture. And she's standing there with her hands on her back, all arrogant and shit, looking like she the shit. But what I really think she's doing, I think her big ass got a backache. That's what it is. I know her back has to hurt, man. That's a massive chick. Look at her arms. And she looking like I am the shit. No, you are a big motherfucker is what you really are. And this one here, let me tell you something, man. You should have went to the gym 10 years ago. I see you on the life cycle. I see you in the gym. I'm proud of you for doing that, but you waited way too late. If you have a headache, man, take a pill now. The headache will go away in an hour. Don't wait 10 years and then take the pill. It's too damn long. American women have let themselves go to hell, and they want American men to just take this bullshit. You look at this woman, she takes that picture, you know, like she's a star. Like, look at me. Her head is big as a cow's head. Look at this shit, man. That's a massive head on a woman with a big, massive wig on. There's no waistline. What man wants to see this woman without her clothes? Look at this one, man. How many bellies does this chick have? You got one in the red shirt, and she got another belly on her jeans, man. And then she got 3 or 4 chins. Look at her chin, man. There's some man who's sticking his tongue in her mouth. It's like, I think I'd rather go to prison for a few years than have sex with this woman. It'd probably be better for me mentally and physically. And it just never stops. Look at this one. Man. Some poor American man has to look at this woman every night naked. My goodness, man. Life is too short to have to do this type of shit, man. Men, we got to stand up, man. Don't bring in nothing like this in your house, man. Even when I go buy like a dog or a pet or something, I look for the cutest dog in the pound, man. I don't pick no big fat ass out of shape dog. Look at this, man. What happened to our American women? Where did they go? She looked like she begging for more food. Look at her. Please feed me. Please feed me. You know, I mean, this is just pathetic, man. And they got this fat acceptance where they want us poor men to accept these women and treat them like they're cute and delicate flowers, man. These are 300-pound women. If they lose their balance and fall down, you got to call a couple of your boys to help get her up. How embarrassing is that? Hey, bro, can you come over to the house, man? My wife fell again, man. You know, help me get her up. And you know, fat people fall all the time, especially women, because women don't have a lot of muscles in their legs like men. And I have a lot of fat ass people in my family. I have a lot of fat ass women in my family, and they always fall down. Even the young ones, they're constantly falling. That's why fat women don't wear shorts a lot. This right here is the typical American woman. This is it. And she's not going in her purse for money. She's going in her purse for biscuits. Look at the belly on this thing, man. My goodness. And some poor, hard-working American man has to come home to that every night. And when he married her, she was 100 pounds lighter than that. That's pretty pathetic, man. It's pretty sad, man. You know, men, we can do so much better than this. We don't have to accept this. Go overseas and get your woman. They're thinner over there. Much thinner. Women from other countries are much thinner than American women. I'm Scott Speed. And see how nice I was tonight to women? I didn't talk bad about them. I just told the truth. The truth is always a good thing. That's what I was taught. Always tell the truth. You know, if you're going to say anything, say the truth. I'm Scott Speed. Man, life is short. Don't do this to yourself. I'll see you next video.